welcome to Vice City. Yeah. I was going to cancel my my introduction to the getting set up. It's good to get people in the chat just before it gets started already, but there's already quite a lot of people here. So hello everyone. Got somebody saying hi in the chat. Hi Jacob. Right, so normally it takes a little while for the people to kind of get to the stream. So I was going to do a nice and gentle start to the stream to basically show. So if you're on my Discord, or if you've perhaps seen the content that I've been posting on Instagram or Facebook, and if you're not, shameless social media plug right here. I'm just quickly going to start that. Yeah, so basically I've been posting a whole load of content about the stuff that I've been creating in the run-up to this stream, to make it a wee bit more realistic than perhaps a New Year special that we did. So we've basically been doing a lot of vehicle design. So if I go ahead and spawn police 3, basically we've been Vice Citying everything up good and proper. So here's an example: the Vice City Police pursuit interceptor car that was done last night. If we look at the ones that we've done today, we've done the Peugeot today. Just checking to see if my friend's watching, because he might complain at that. So yeah, we've got the Peugeot done in Vice City livery, and there's a whole load of other stuff done, mostly around the police vehicles. But well, I guess we'll just have to see when it comes up during the patrol. So one important caveat here: Vice City was the second ever game in the GTA 3D universe, and this is the map from that game. So some of the textures might be a wee bit janky, and the roads were designed for an entirely different set of vehicle physics. So that's not my car, this is my car. So yeah, some things might be a little bit janky, but I mean, it was really enjoyable when I did it on New Year. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Let's get the radio off before I get a copyright strike, because the last video I posted, it was a YouTube video, and I had the radio on when I got into the vehicle, and it took me a minute to remember to turn it off. And I actually ended up getting a copyright strike about it. Some companies are really good with copyright strikes, and they'll say, okay, yeah, you've got our copyrighted content in your video, but you know what? You keep the money from the content that doesn't have our stuff in it, and then we'll keep the stuff that does have our stuff in it, which is fair. I really like that system. Unfortunately, the copyright strike that I got at the end of last week, it was from the people who were the other side of the equation, which is you have our copyrighted content in our video, therefore we take all of the revenue from that video, whether you like it or not. So I had to mute like a minute and a half of the video. Anyway, that was a really roundabout way of saying I've done a lot of work on the Vice City Police. Now you may be wondering, when the title very oh hey Scus, when the title of the video very clearly says that we're going to be on patrol with the National Transport Police. Now there's a reason we're not going on patrol with the Vice City. Ah, there's one of the other vehicles that I did today. That's a filthy ass bus. Jesus, a Hibblejaybob branded bus. Actually, should have spent more time looking at that. So yeah, here's the Malibu Club, famous location from the GTA Vice City universe. So you might be able to see from the map, actually. Basically, I've spent a lot of time behind the scenes. You can see there's actually all the police stations. There's actually all the fire stations and hospital. I have spent a good long time getting coded into the into this mod, really. So this is I'm using Liberty City Remix. Even though this is Vice City, but there's a version that includes Vice City, which is what we're in just now, and you can see the mappy boy down here. But this mod isn't actually loaded, so we couldn't I would need to exit the game and reload in order to get to Liberty City. That's things for another day. Anyway, so like the police station's here. I'm sure we explored this police station a little bit at the New Year celebration. So you can actually go inside, and I actually programmed. So that open locker there is where you go to sign on duty. In fact, I think I can just go into it without signing on duty. Yeah, so there you go. Washington Beach Police Headquarters. So this is the headquarters for the Vice City Police. And then I'll quickly give you a little explanation as to why we're not actually doing the patrol with the Vice City Police. We'll be doing it alongside the Vice City Police. But I'm currently experiencing a wee bug with the map. So if we go to, I think probably the Malibu Club is the most iconic thing from GTA Vice City. I think the second most iconic thing would be Ocean Beach, which is where you start the game, the hotel that you kind of live in. So we've got the Art Deco shenaniganry that comes down here, and you can very quickly see I run out of textures. Now, texture issues is something I have in these games quite a lot. But in this specific case, this is a bug with the map, and I was really hoping to fix it before the stream. The guy who made the mod got back to me lightning quick, and I tried to download the update, but I got that thing from like the mega website where it's like, you have a free plan, you're gonna have to wait 6 hours before you can complete your download. It's like, all right, well, that's that fucked for the stream then, isn't it? So that basically, this is the hotel where you live, which has currently got about maybe half a polygon and maybe 4 pixels to it. So yeah, here's Hibblejaybob branded bus again, ya boy. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to start meandering our way to where we are going to be on patrol, which is the airport. So yeah, this is basically the starting part of Vice City. Oh, we've got a green light. So yeah, I mean, there's pedestrians, there's cars, the traffic lights are all working. It's, you know, it's a good effort. Where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to go left here. Fuck you and your traffic light. Yeah, boy. It's fine. I'm not on duty yet. Those crunching of bones are not my concern. Oh, hello. So, particularly the downtown area of this mod can be, it can cause a little bit of texture issues in the more typical sense. Yeah, hopefully we can avoid that. So you may notice the game looks slightly different compared to usual. I actually ended up taking a lot of mods off because I used a very, very heavy set of mods, and I realized that realistically I only really enjoyed a few things from this. It was a combination of mods, and I only really enjoyed a couple of things from them, so I just downloaded those separately. And so yeah, so that brings with it a few improvements, but it basically means, so I'm not running an EMB anymore. I'm still running Reshade, which improves the graphics slightly. But I'm not running an EMB anymore, so things might be a wee bit jankier in that regard. There's a filthy taxi. I wonder if it will show, if we can get a good look. In retrospect, I shouldn't have made the writing yellow, but this was the other thing I done exactly half an hour ago, actually. What did I do? Yeah, so I redid the taxi livery. So the San Andreas taxis are black, Vice City they're white, and they've got Vice City taxi plates. So here we are, we're starting to get to the airport compound. Over there is the port compound, which is the domain of the Navy and Marine Police, or Naval and Marine Police rather. So you can see here the airport. We'll give a grand old tour of York once we get signed on, but I guess we should probably just get signed on first. So so actually, this is a slightly funny story. I was racking my brains of finding where I wanted to put a custom station for the airport police, and I settled on this building here, and I got it all coded in, wonderfully ready to go. Oh no, Queso's got no sound. Ah, sad. It'll be on YouTube later if you want to watch it another time. But yeah, this isn't the car that we're going to be driving today. Yeah, so basically I put the building into over here, and then after it was all done and dusted, I actually realised that there is in fact a Vice City Transport Police Station, which would have been absolutely feckin' ideal. And I didn't know about it, so I had to undo all the stuff that I did and redo it again to get it all working. So, yeah. One other thing I should probably point out, you might see a little bit of flickering buildings. I use an ultra widescreen monitor, and sometimes the level of detail on the buildings is set to trigger to a 16:9 resolution. So what that means is when I can see it on my screen, the game doesn't necessarily think it can see it, so won't load it. So sometimes you get a little bit of texture popping, which is unfortunate, but there's not really anything I can do unless somebody wants to donate me a new monitor. I saw one that looked quite good, and then I realised it was £1,000, like, nope. Okay, so, yeah, without further ado, let's go on duty. So I was going to do this a kind of normal airport patrol, and then I kind of thought, I don't think... Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, right, go on duty. I should point out I've not actually tested this yet, and I was a wee bit worried. So we'll just see how this goes. So we're going to go for the Vice City. No, we're not. We're going to go for the... No. Okay. We're going to go for the National Transport Police. We're just going to go for our current uniform, and our inventory is going to be the Armed Police. Don't worry, this should fix itself as soon as we're out of here. Confirm. So I think all that's happened is because we're actually outside of San Andreas, it's not loaded the interior of the police station, I suspect. So what we're going to do... Now, why is this not working? Most interesting indeed. Alright, okay, I'm just going to pick a random car. And we're going to have to get rid of it. So, select and continue. Peachy. So, yeah, something has gone wrong in my files. So what we're going to do, this is a Vice City police car, which we don't particularly care much about. So we're just going to abandon that behind the police station like the two professionals that we are. And we're going to load the vehicle that we're going to go. So, spawn, sheriff 2. Boop. Oh yes, here we go. Okay, so this is the party bus, but again, this is a Vice City party bus, so we don't want anything to do with that. We want our vehicles nice and clean, so they're nice and shiny. Let's get the radio off so I don't get a copyright strike. Oh god, why can't I get the radio off? Okay, peachy. Right, hopefully that didn't get us in trouble, because you can never tell these days. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the livery menu, and we are going to set it up so you can see the difference. So this is what I did this morning, last night. God, I can't even remember now. You've got the Vice City Police, you got the Vice City Armed Police, you got the Vice City Armed Police again. And then you've got the National Transport Police, who don't particularly exist here because Transport Police do ferries, airports, and train stations / metros. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Have you always designed these cars? Yeah, it's going back as far as my GTA 4 days. Basically, it all started because I didn't particularly want to use a real-world police force because of external reasons that I won't go into. I have gone into them in the past, but I'm not going to bring that up again. So basically, instead of a lot of the vehicles mods at the time were the London Met Police. So I came up with the Liberty City Metropolitan Police as opposed to the Metropolitan Police of London. So I came up with the Liberty City Metropolitan Police, which eventually became its own special livery, which then got expanded into more and more things, and then, you know, yeah. So all of the vehicles that I use, I have skinned them myself. So that's all good and proper. So this is the airport party bus that we will be driving today. We now need to look the part. So in order to look the part, we're going to go to the EUP menu. If you ever wonder what mod list I use, other than the vehicles, which I'm still building up, I do actually put my mod list on my website. Now, having said that, I haven't actually updated it in regards to the changes that you're seeing on screen, so I'll need to do that in the future, but yeah, that's fine. So, wardrobe. We're going to go for the armed police, and we need to be a particularly visible cookie, so let's go for the high-vis uniform. Bruh, why is it not loading? Will this work? No. Okay, why is none of them working? This is not going to plan. Well, sod it. No, okay, right, okay, it's just taken a while, right, that's fine. Okay, this is what we're looking for, here we go, right, okay. So now we are in our armed police garb. You can see you've got, you got the dual language stuff on the back. We've got high visibility for high visibility purposes. Let us check our weaponry before we go on. So that's my fisticuffs. Oh, yeah, okay, let's get that away. Okay, so what we need additional things. So we need weapons. God, we're taking a long time just to even get started, aren't we? Weapons. So we need a twat baton. So yes. So yeah. So we've got a twat baton. We've got ourselves none of the rest of the stuff that we need. That's annoying. So we need a pistol and a stun gun. So if we go in here, the stun gun is your typical taser. It tases people good and proper. And our alternative sidearm is a Glock 17 pistoly boy. Our main squeeze for today is going to be the that's not what it should be. Okay, right. That's obviously backed up as well. So let's remove the current weapon. Okay, here we go. So yeah, our main squeeze today is the G36, which I can actually, and this is a cool mod, I can actually put it away and it's stowed on my tummy. So this actually looks relatively realistic when we're doing stuff. Yeah, okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the police radio. I need to give myself a call sign. I always forget this, and I don't even have my customary bit of paper in front of me. Perfect. Alright, let's give us a call sign. Let's go Alpha 02. Why not? Alpha 02. Fine, peachy. Okay. Police radio. Control, this is Alpha 02. We are on duty and ready for calls. Okay, so, oh yeah, I should probably make sure the lights work. So, lights work. And sirens work. Peachy, you seem a bit quieter compared to normal. So that is the level of detail issue I was describing earlier. Is that my screen is too wide for the triggers to necessarily always be recognized. So I apologize. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the patrol makes up for it. Happy days. Cool. So, so we've seen the police station, which is remarkably tedious. We could go into the, does the indicator work? Oh, the indicator does work on this. Good. Happy days. So this is the main airport. So this was always the one that was kind of fun to go in, because once you go through the metal detectors in GTA Vice City, took all your weapons off you and put them out the front of the airport. So yeah, this is all there is to it. There is some people inside. Not too many, as you might expect for an international airport. But yeah, there's not really too much stuff other than this here. If everything just seems a wee bit oddly proportioned, it's basically because, this is very early. In fact, when did GTA Vice City even come out? God, I can't even remember. It is a blast from the past, I'll tell you that much for free. So basically what we're doing on this patrol is we are here to solve dodgy shit. 20% Fern says 20% red boy. Indeed, some of the vehicles we looked at were. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Yeah, okay, actually, let's... So basically, there's multiple terminals. There's 3 terminals. That's the south terminal. This is the north terminal here. And my favorite little tidbit about this is I need to... Go, let's just go across the grass. Just fuck it. Yeah, so... if we pop into this section here, you will see this lovely bit of tarmac, along with a huge plane on it. Oh, did I? Okay. This huge plane on it, and then there's more planes around here. But I mean, this is just an arbitrary cut-off little bit of taxiway. There's no runway here. There's no space for them to take off. The runways are, if we go to the map, the runways are over here. And so it's like, it's just, it's upsetting. Right, so yeah, this is the north terminal, which is like, I think it's like VIP shit. And then, what else are we gonna show? So yeah, we'll do a little... Ooh, penis. Didn't expect him to brake check me like that. So even though we are armed police, we are also airport police, so anything dodgy that happens within the airport territory, such as this, is our domain to deal with it. I have been noticed. Yes, I do check the comments periodically, and just so long as I... Oh, no, hang on, this isn't where I wanted to go, is it? It's alright. Alright, let's just... okay. Ooh.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln HE. We have vehicles racing in the ocean.
Absolutely not. Also, I like that. We have vehicles racing in the ocean. Nice.
This is Ocean 1. We can get that.
So, let's just go for a wee cheeky overtake, because otherwise we're going to be here forever. There ain't no speed limits in Vice City! Also, this van handles like... It doesn't handle very well, that's for sure. So yeah, so there are some military installations in Vice City, which is the domain of the airport police. Actually, so basically, the way that this patrol was decided, I have a wheel of fortune that I spin at the end of every stream to decide what the subsequent stream is, not the next. Bruh. I think that deserves a traffic stop, does it not? Basically, that's the military base in there. Right, Mr. Black SUV, you and I are going to have a chatty boy. Okay, let's try and... Alright. We seem to have just too many issues here. Right, let's see if we can. Let's see if he'll just remain stopped. Is he just gonna remain stopped? Alright, let's see if we can do that. You cancelled the traffic stop. I mean, he's stationary. Get fucked. Yeah, so... It is... hang on.
LSPD, stop the car, asshole!
So, right, okay, fingers crossed he's actually stopped now, question mark. Yes, he is. Perfect. Okay, right. Let's see what this person has to say for themselves. Right, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there, my name is PC McLean of the National Transport Police. I know PC McLean tends to jump forces a lot, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Right, okay. Obviously, you pulled out right in front of us, which is not great. Have you got your ID on you at all? Jose Maria. Okay, cool. Control, this is Alpha 02 calling in a PNC check, please. On one Mr. Oh, fudge. Oh, it's right there. Right, let's see what comes back. Ooh, he has an expired license. Interesting. All right, okay. Yeah, Control, Alpha 02, can we please do a check on his registration as well? So it's Lima Alpha 02 Uniform Whiskey Mike. Nope, that's a 1, not a 2. 2 is spelled with a 2. Okay, cool, peachy. So there's nothing inherently wrong with the vehicle. There is something wrong with the driver. He did randomly swerve into us for no good and proper reason. So, you know, let's apply some British law. If you're driving on a British road, you can be required at any time for any reason to take a breath test. So let's enforce that, shall we? Right, Miss... Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. Maria? Yeah, Maria. Mr. Maria, I'm going to require you as a driver on this road to take a breath test, which you're going to do by making a tight seal around the tube with your lips and blowing until the machine tells you to stop. Alright, let's see what the test comes back as. Ooh. So for those of you who might be watching from England who are confused, hello Edinburgh Fudge! We've got Edinburgh Fudge here. Woo! He's streaming later on tonight. Unfortunately, I'll miss the start of that just because of this stream, but I hope it's a good stream. For those of you who are from England that are very confused, I'm using the Scottish reading for the breathalyzer, which is 22 micrograms per gram of breathness, rather than 35, which is what it is in England land. So with that in mind, I'm going to ask you to get out of your vehicle, order out the vehicle.
LSPD, you want a bullet in your ass?
Okay, right. You are under arrest for Oh, hello. Hello, this has gone wrong. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol over the prescribed limit of alcohol. You don't have to say anything, but remember defense if you fail to mention when questioning something later on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence against you. Peachy. Alright, so I like how it tells me that his court case is ready to, like... right, okay, so what we're going to do... Let's sit... No, actually, hang on, we need to sit him up. Scotland has bullets. Yeah, well, let me finish this first, and then I'll get on to that. Right, so what we want to do as a detained person is we want to make sure he has nothing on his property that he shouldn't. Which indeed he doesn't, except for hand sanitizer, so even though COVID isn't a thing in this fictional universe, we're just ignoring that stolen car that drove past. Yeah, even though... COVID doesn't exist in this unit, he's keeping it nice and safe. Right, anyway. Control, oh yeah, this might not, no, it does work. So why does it work in this menu, but it doesn't work in the sodden... Boo! Control Alpha 02 requesting transport unit to come and pick up this prick. Right. Also, let's get rid of the car.
Respond code 3.
Tow truck, here we go. Right, okay. So, while we're waiting for the various, for the cretin... Oh. The police vans. Alright, that was not intentional. Okay. Alright. Let's try that again. No, it won't let me. Damn, right, okay. So the tow truck's coming. That's fine. I don't think I can... Oh, right, I done it as backup, not as transport. I was wondering actually why I heard... Right, okay, so transport unit. Don't spawn in the fucking sea this time.
In the ocean.
I can still hear it. I can still hear a stolen car somewhere. Hello! Good God! Alright, that was not anticipated. So like I said, some things might be a little bit janky, but you know, whatever. Oh, he's not in the ocean this time, but he is up against a tree in the distance. Hang on. Let's get out the angry boy and have a look.
All units, we have a
yeah, so he's
on Sonora Freeway.
He has what they call in the motorsport trade, binned it. Anyway, he is technically here, and he will run up and collect a detained person. So with massive amounts of passion of getting away from the edge of the map, I am leaving. Oh, actually, do you know what? Hang on. We could do something which breaks the appropriate code. I've lost my hat. That's not great. I could do some. Yeah, let's. Oh, hello. No. Right, let's stand up.
Attention Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have vehicles racing in
right, okay.
the ocean.
Never mind. It's not gonna work. Fuck it. I don't care. Let's go. Right, okay. So we're gonna go for a mild drive on the pavement apparently because professionals. So this is the police van cretin that was supposed to be coming to collect our detained person who has a massive dent where apparently his engine used to be. This here is the air base, which perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around back to the front of the airport. I don't give a shit about your speed limits. I just want to get away from whatever the fuck that was. So yeah, for those of you, I see we've got a few more people joining us. This is the original Vice City map rendered in the GTA 5 engine. You know, I don't think it's. I don't think it's. I mean, it's clearly not great, but it's not terrible, frankly. Okay, so we are going to so we've got one thing to talk about and then we'll continue the tour of the airport. So let's pull in here. I see I've got my hat back now. Alright, PG. So we're talking, my friend Askos said Scotland has bullets. So basically, the important thing to remember about these videos is that because I am myself British, all of these forces are loosely based on the British police, with a number of very important caveats. So for a start, you can just tell by looking at the vehicles, the dual language. The other language is not, in fact, a British-based language.
Any available Coast Guard
that's
unit.
not for us.
We've got a civilian requiring assistance on a boat off the Eastern
There are a few
Ocean.
changes to police policy as well that take place in my fictional GTA universe compared to what they would be in, say, like Britain or Scotland. For me, I guess this doesn't count because this is an armed police patrol, but in fact, all police officers, all routine police officers in my fictional universes are routinely armed, and that's because I can't unhard code the overpresence of guns, and I need to have some way of dealing with it without dying every time. So basically that's the long and short of that. Yeah, it looks not too bad, considering. I think so actually, because I've seen some of the mods for the San Andreas map, like GTA San Andreas. And you just look at them and you kind of think, eh. And then you see this mod for, like, I don't know what that arch is supposed to be, but it's got maybe about 1 pixel between it.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18.
Yeah, okay.
Citizens report a DUI in San Andreas.
Right, so on the main road, there's a driver under the influence. So let's go try and get it. So this building here, the one that looks like a 2-story office block, is in the center of the screen. That is the building that I was originally going to make the police air quarters. And whistle stop tour of the airport while we're here. This is the other terminal, which is for cargo and shizzle. Right, okay. LSPDFR is doing what it does. So this dude has now gone off of our territory, which is fine. Because, oh fuck, he originated from our territory, and that is a we've got a wee bit, oh actually hang on, it looks like it's crashed, to be honest. I was going to head him off. We've got a wee bit of texture barking, sorry about that. Hopefully it will pass, but we will have to see. So this driver under the influence looks like he is, he's currently influencing the road real good by just remaining perfectly stopped. So let's... Well, I can't interact with the vehicle, so that's a good sign. So let's just step out. Yeah, apologies about the textures. Hopefully it'll fix itself. And an easy way to tell if a vehicle is criminal or not is because, and this is kind of cheating. So I made a mod which alters the license plates of the game. I didn't make it. I really heavily edited somebody else's mod. Now, calls that are spawned not from LSPDFR do not make use of my mod, so they appear like this. Whereas, oh, I just smashed my own headlight. Whereas if I look at a law-abiding citizen, you can see the format is as we're used to in the UK: 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters. So that's that. This is, well, he's not necessarily a good boy, but he's not an instant criminal. So because we do know he is an instant criminal, let's go ahead and get the twat baton out. Yeah, okay. This is a taser, not the twat baton, but yeah, whatever. Right, okay, stay where you are, stay where you are, stay where you are. Come on. Peachy. Okay, my good sir, you are under arrest on the suspicion of driving while under the influence of alcohol. You don't have to say anything but mere on your defense. You failed to mention one question some sort of time in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence against you.
No further units required.
Right. I might have to go for a little cheeky restart after this. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna pretend as if the ground actually has actual textures, even though it doesn't. And we're going to, right, okay, so first things first, under the suspicion of driving under the influence, let's find that out for sure. So, sir, you've seen driving a vehicle. It's been reported that you're under the influence of stuff. So we're going to get you to take a breathalyzer, which you're going to do by making a tight seal around this tube with your lips and blowing continuously until the machine tells you to stop. Oh, well, he's over the limit. Right, okay, you're under arrest at this time, not under the suspicion, but for driving over the prescribed limit of alcohol. Let's do the same, but with a drug test. Ooh. Cannabis. Alright, peachy. Okay, so we're now slightly concerned that he might have something upon his person that he should not have. So what we're gonna do, I get the textures. Oh, you know, I can go for hours when I'm doing just solo play stuff, not recording it without seeing any texture issues at all. And as soon as I start recording it, okay, peachy, right? So he can. You can go to jail.
Officer requiring prisoner transport assistance in San Andreas.
So what we're going to do is we're now going to do a wee check of his vehicle. Which is just a wee bit of me jiggling about the place.
Roger, we're heading over now.
See if we can't find any illicit substances. I can only apologize about the textures. The downside about doing this on a live stream is that if it gets to a meth pipe and a forged ID card, pepper spray. Pepper spray's illegal. Can't let him have a pepper spray. Chainsaw, Actually, it's not in the trunk. It's in the well, actually, it'd be a wee bit weird. Anyway, whatever. Forged ID card, right? Okay. So we've now got like a metric fuck ton of charges for this dude, so that's fine. Let's get this vehicle recovered to tow truck. Boop. Peachy. And we will actually go ahead and get transport as well, even though we've already got transport.
Backup required for a suspect placed under arrest.
Good day.
In San Andreas.
Okay.
Roger.
So, we may have to take a bark break. Possibly. We'll see. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can unset the textures. And we will do that by going literally to the polar opposite point of the map. So that will force all of the textures to reload. And basically what that does, if it's going to work, then this is how it will work. Go to waypoint. Okay, so textures have reloaded. Peachy. Let's go back and try that again. This is Liberty City. Hang on, Vice City. Right, here we go. Right. Let's just pop us back on the runway for now. Right. Okay. So this may happen again, but fingers crossed for the moment. Okay. So yeah, an unset seems to have done the trick. 8. Peachy. Right. Okay. So our dude's in custody, and why are my red lights? Okay. Right. Fine. So, yeah, okay. Hopefully that's that. So yeah, welcome to Vice City. This is the third terminal, which is for freight and cargo. So we've got main passengers, VIP passengers, and cargo boxes and shears. I think this is where you first come when you are. When you start Vice City, I think this is where the shootout happens in the cutscene. Nice. Nice van, yes, thank you. This is a Mercedes Vito by British Gamer 88, I believe, that has been reskinned for my purposes. Oh yes, look at this. Okay. The funny thing was, after like. It's kind of tragic in many ways because
Attention all units. Citizens report a carjacking in San Andreas.
I think it might be
1 Lincoln 18. Respond code 3.
No, I did see something else happen there. GSZ. That doesn't look like it. No, that's not it. Right, okay. Because there was another car there. Hang on. He's got a license plate at the front. And I can't see him. Oh, hang on. Might be able to see it this way. Nope, that's not it. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Oi, oi, oi. Don't try and go around me. That's not it.
What the?
Oh, that's not it. See, because there was another car floating around after we left. It teleported in just as we left. I'm just trying to see. Oh, hello. Ah, there it is. Alright, okay. Control Alpha 02. I think we've possibly found this vehicle. Yeah, we have. Ow. Alright then. That'll do us. Let's get the pistol out just in case, because this is a car jacking. Add the car. Add the car.
LSPD, if you like using your legs, I suggest you stop.
Come on. Hands up. Good man. Oh, he's doing this little dance thing. This is annoying. So basically the animations have got stuck. Right. Come on.
LSPD, if you like using your legs, I suggest you stop.
Get down on the floor. Nothing in the stream has literally gone right, has it?
Turd.
Right, hang on. Let's see. Can we control H him? Control H, arrest. The answer... Hang on. Right. Let's just... Oh no, this isn't working at all, is it?
I've been waiting all day to use this.
Well, I was going to say if you went in the water, fuck that. I'm not having anything to do with that. Right, okay. Right. Now this is working. It just says it isn't working. Right, okay, fine. So, the guy from the stolen car is indeed under arrest. Right.
Assistance required for a suspect placed under arrest in San Andreas.
Oh, good! His wife's come back and trying to steal the car again. Great, perfect. Let's. I can't get over this wall. Right, you. Yeah, okay. You stay there. Right. You get out the fucking car.
LSPD, if you like using your legs,
Don't
I
get out on
suggest
that
you
side.
stop.
Come on. See, because she ran away initially, and there's only one of me, so I couldn't really get round to where she was. Okay. So, let's get this dealt with. So, I just want... I was trying to get the police van. I can hear it, it's far away. Right. Oh, boy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, so Vice City police that are coming here. Right, you are also under arrest under suspicion of being involved with this carjacking. Yeah, I don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense.
Assistance
But
required for a suspect placed under arrest in San Andreas.
Copy that. On the way.
okay, so what's the damage to the party wagon? It's actually looking all right, to be honest. Peachy. Right. Okay. Fine. Control Alpha. Yeah, look at that police car go for a yeet down the grass. Nice. Right. Okay. Control Alpha 02. Can we get a tow truck, please, to come and pick up this car? Jesus. Sometimes you get streams or even just episodes of this that just they go great and all the good there's a whole bunch of good stuff happens, and then other times it's just like a constant stream of just shit going wrong. Right. Speaking of, can I re-request? Oh, right. Okay. Never mind. There you are. Spawned into the wall like an utter champ. Peachy. Right. I want nothing to do with this anymore. Bye-sies. Okay. Okay, fine. Right, so we're done with that call. Let's unset our radio. Control Alpha 02, ready and available for calls. I'm just ignoring that one. Okay, fine. Let's go do some stop and searches in the. Actually, what is this place? Is this airport parking? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, airport parking. Let's do some... are these textures going to keep barking? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's go do some stop and searches in the main terminal and see how we get on there. Annoyingly, there's no traffic within the airport itself, so there's kind of... yeah, we're kind of roadside for the most part, but... feck it. Why not? So this here is the main terminal, Escobar International Airport, and we will pop in and see what we've got. Why not? Leave the van outside because we ain't bound by your petty parking regulations. Right, let's go see if we can't find anyone with anything.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have vehicles racing in San Andreas.
I can't put into words how much I don't care about vehicles racing right now. Right, okay, right. Mr. Coffee. Stay where you are.
LSPD, if
No
you like
way.
using your legs
Hello.
like that,
Copy that. We'll keep an eye out.
Right, once the radio stopped, good. My name is PC McLean, part of the National Transport Police. We are, God, he's got eyes. He's staring at your soul. Jesus fuck. Right, so, all we're doing is just having a quick check of people coming in and out of the airport, making sure that nobody has anything on them they shouldn't have. So just first of all, if we can have a wee check of your
Give love,
name.
citizen.
Ethan Mack. Cool. If they don't have ID, I'd be worried, given this is an airport, but he does have ID, so I'm happy with that. So it's just going to be a quick search of your pockets. See if we can't find anything illicit. He's got toilet paper and a monkey wrench. As you do. Alright, now you're fine. Issue a warning. Yeah, okay, right.
You have the right to shut the fuck up.
I wish the police officers weren't so rude. Let's go upstairs and see if we can't find anything. He was clean, so fine. Yeah, that's good. So if we pop upstairs to an escalator, that doesn't really work. This dude's walking pretty quickly, isn't he? Good day, sir. There we are.
Hey, you want to shit in a bag the rest of your life?
The police officers don't have like normal hellos. It's just abuse, which I kind of don't like. Right. Let's have a look at your ID, please. James Watts. He's got a boat license. Well, he had a boat license that's suspended, but weird flex, but okay. Right, okay, so basically we're just, hi, my name is PC McLean. We're just doing a search of people, make sure they don't have anything on them in the airport.
Oh my god. Hello.
Hey, oh.
How's it going?
Ooh. Whoa. Handgun. So, while the police routinely carry, the public can't. So... You, my friend, are under arrest for possession of a firearm. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you fail to mention when questioned that you later on in court. Anything you do say may be given an evidence against you. You are also under arrest under the suspicion of... Now, he's got a severed finger. I don't know what that would be under the suspicion of. You're under arrest. Fuck you. Right, okay, let's go ahead and take him to custody. Now, are we going to fit down this escalator? Oh, yes. Glorious. Perfect. Right, that wasn't janky at all. Not bad. Right, okay, fine. So, let's see if we can't get our colleagues in one of the party buses to come and take him away. See? No, it says, see what that sign says? No knives, no firearms. What did you have on you? You had a firearm. Now you're going to jail, boy. Fuck, I can't fit through the metal. Okay, there we go. Couldn't fit through the metal detector with him. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let him go and we're going to place him down on the ground. Control Alpha 02, we've got one in custody in the Escobar International Airport requesting pickup.
Transport assistant in San Andreas.
Peachy.
Units respond code 2.
Do. Now we just have to wait, really, don't we? Oh, hello, I can hear sirens. So, chat's been quiet for a little.
Citizens report a robbery at Earl's Mini Mart. Respond code 3.
It's a little bit of cross waves because that's in San Andreas. Yeah, that's like miles. Yeah, right. So, what were we saying? Yeah, chat's been quiet for a bit. Does anyone have any, I don't know, questions, talking points, anything we want to talk about? Because we're just waiting on a police van. Bruh. Well, this vehicle's a wee bit dodgy, but we're a wee bit preoccupied for this at the moment.
I can't wait for you know what?
The one thing I've noticed that might actually be a wee bit difficult is the fact that we've got, so I think pathfinding in this is a little bit barked. Like, if I go ahead and if I go pick the Vice Point police station, for example. Oh, see, it's working this time. So, I guess, get fucked me. Right, okay, where is... He's in the ocean, isn't he? He is 100% in the ocean. Do you know what, fuck it, let's just take him to the jail himself. Ourselves. It's not that far. Right, you, get up. Now, son, get up. Come on, please. Or is it E? No. Oh. I can hold the taser against his head. That's not particularly useful. See, I think because because he's had transport called on him, he won't, yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, we never actually did a check on him, see if he was wanted, actually, once we arrested him. Right, okay, so this is not great. So I think basically what's happened is that the game
Dispatch calling
has...
Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have vehicles racing in San Andreas.
I'm gonna have to disable that call. Because even as a road police control call, it's just a nightmare. Right, so...
This is Ocean 1. We can get that.
I suspect what's happened is that the van has gone into the water. And I have no way of maneuvering this Actually, can I? Yes, I can! Right, okay. Now, let's see if that's helped us in any way, shape, or form. Nope. Yeah, okay, right, fine. We're just gonna have to, Nothing happened. Right, we're just gonna have to wait for... So I think if I leave... I don't hear the sirens anymore. I wonder if it's despawned. So let's maybe try... again? Also, I've still got this flashlight on, which is just absurd. There we go. Right, it's off now. No, I can hear sirens again. Right, fuck this.
Dispatch to all Vinewood units.
Ooh.
We've got shots fired in West Vinewood.
Yeah, West Vinewood. No, I'm good. I'm good about that.
Dispatch, Ocean 1 here. We can take that if no one else wants it.
We can take it if no one else wants it. That's kind of not the mantra you have, really, for an active shooter. Oh, right. Okay, fine. So what we're gonna do, given that we've not had, we're gonna have some texture barking. Okay. Since we've not had much use to do them, and I've got what, less than half a tank of fuel. Let's use. So bizarrely, GTA Vice City. There is in fact only one petrol station on the entire island, and it's all the way over here. So what we'll do is we've got permission to do some blue light training, and that well, there's the police van. So let's do some blue light training. Why not? What we're doing, driving at speed with blue lights and sirens, in a safe and effective manner, so that we can get some fuel. Okay, this guy. Man, this guy's... Do you know what? Fuck, I'm getting bad vibes from this guy, to be honest. Let's see what he does here. But yeah, I'm just... getting bad vibey boys, boy. Just stopping dead in the road, are you? Okay. Alright. You, go over there. So we've signaled for him to move. And he's not moving. Alright, let's see if we can get out. Oh, cancelled the traffic stop, have we? Alright, okay, do you know what? I think there's enough stuff broken here. Let's go ahead and have a quick bark break. And we'll be right back. Oh, that's the wrong keyboard. This is the right keyboard. Okay, so I'm not sure why you're seeing a black screen. I have maybe ended this bark break. No, okay, we're done. Right, okay. So, I ordinarily, I would have kept this going for a little while, because we're quite clearly not set up here. But, I was waiting for GTA load, and I was checking my notifications on my phone. And I've got a cracker. COVID doomsday plane caught on camera recommendations from YouTube. Yeah, alright. Cool. Whatever. So, yeah, I guess, we saw how you do things properly when we started. Let's do things the quick way. So this is basically more or less what I do when I get set up for videos. So the weather that we had cleared to being sunny. The time was 10 AM when we finished. We're going to spawn. Sheriff 2. And then the magical fast way of getting on duty, Force Duty. Peachy. So I'll face the camera, do a little twirl. Some things will load. This is not water, by the way. It's ironic. all I'll say is it's ironic I've arrested 2 people for drink driving. Right. Should probably actually have not put coastal colonists on for this, because it takes a while to load, and I'm not going to be using it for this one. T-pose. Oh! Hello. Nice of you to be here. Yeah, right, so we've now finished T-posing for the day, so I need me some sick threads. Peachy, we've got sick threads. Let's check our loadout. So we've got the twat baton, we've got the flashlight, we've got the pistol and the tazy boy. The only thing we need now is the angry rifle, which is just a vanilla weapon, special carbine Mark II. There we go. Right, peachy. So we can go to the party bus. Actually, yeah, we'll put ourselves on duty. Look at that, we're now full of people. Oh shit, radio. Ooh, don't want no copyright strike. You are drinking digital style. Nothing at all. Okay. So this is not what we're driving today. Vehicle options, vehicle livery menu. No, that's a radio menu. That was the one that we're doing. Peachy. Alright, we are back in business. And actually, now that I think about it, oh, hello.
Attention Unit 1,
okay.
Lincoln 18. We have a traffic alert for a grand theft.
Ooh. Somebody in the airport property is wanted for nicking a car. Digital dancing. Digital style. Don't hug me, I'm scared. It's a national treasure. It's probably not even British, but it's an international treasure. There you go. Oh, well, I don't really care about... Oh, penis. Oh, there go my headlights again. Right, okay, let's see if we can't catch up with this dude who's wanted. So the CCTV cameras are tracking him good and proper. And it's going to be easy to tell who this is, because it's going to be the one person who's not using my license plate mod. So it's one of these 2 cars up ahead, because CCTV still has IE boys on them.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. Approach with caution.
Is it this one? What's a bison? This looks like, I mean, the pickup looks like a bison. Let's just check my radio log for a split second. Radio killed the DJ. There it is, right. Oh. Wait a minute, it said grand organized shoplifting, Jesus Christ, but it doesn't actually give me a license plate. Alrighty, peachy. Oh, hello, we got runners. Stay where you are. I'm a wee bit worried about this. I want the twat baton. Right, you. I think I actually need a taser, otherwise I can't arrest him. Right, come on, you get down the floor.
Get on the ground!
It's on, chump.
I need to watch.
Take that and put it in your ass.
He's got a knife.
Stop resisting.
Control Alpha 02. I need backup here.
Attention all units. We've got a code 99 in
Right.
San
Drop the
Andreas.
knife. This is police with the taser. Drop the knife.
Copy.
Do it now.
Hey, let me see your hands!
Good man.
Adam 6, copy. We'll check it out.
Down on the floor. Oh, that was scary. Alright. Hey! Back down on the fucking floor.
LSPD, stop resisting!
I'm in a rough place right now. Right. This dude's still close to the knife. Fucking stay on the ground, both of you. Right. I think I'm just gonna have to hold them until I can get back up, because as soon as I try and arrest one, the other one is gonna start playing silly buggers. Oh, I need to fix that logo. The headlight goes right through the Vice City Transit. Don't know what that. I don't know what they're doing at this point. Right. Okay. On account of, I think, the fact that my backup's in the water, let's risk it. Okay. We've got the knife. Right. Okay. You're under arrest for possession of a deadly weapon and under suspicion. If shoplifting, you don't have to say anything, but it may have a defense if you fail to mention when questioned some children in court. Anything you do say may be given an evidence against you. Now, I thought we dealt with this problem, frankly. Right, so he's now down on the floor. So this dude is secured. Okay. You are also under arrest under the suspicion of organized shoplifting. There was an error. Attention,
this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
Right, let's have a wee cheeky frisk and see, make sure he's not carrying any weapons. He is not. His name is J Daddy. Oh my god, if I was a porn star and male, that would be my name. J Daddy. I'm sorry if there's anyone called J Daddy out there. Right, okay, fine. So he is under arrest. So that's fine. Let's get... Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Right, okay, let's now have a wee... Right, you stand up. And we're just gonna check you for shizzles. So he's got ID. He had a weapon, but we've got that one. Right, okay, that's fine. Don't you fucking dare get close to my party wagon. Right. Multi-transport. Yeah, multi-single transport. Let's do that one. So Control Alpha 02, we've got 2 detained prisoners requesting transport to custody.
Copy that, dispatch.
Roger.
Let's have a check of the vehicle. Make sure there ain't nothing dodgy on there. So we'll have a wee check. Oh, hello! We've got more people joining us. We're getting towards the tail end of this stream, to be honest, but yeah, we've been doing a patrol in Vice City, but in GTA 5, which has not been without issues. Right, okay, several cell phones. Fucking surface-to-air missile. Fuck off. Yeah, right, okay. Fine. Okay. Right. You two, you are both under arrest for I hope the police never find my surface-to-air missiles. I mean, to be honest, I know you, and out of all of us, I think you would be the one most likely to just randomly, no ill intent behind it, but to just randomly have a surface-to-air missile somewhere. Anyway, both of you two in front of me right here are under arrest for... Oh, fuck. Well, one of them's fine. Right, under arrest for terrorism charges. That's the one. Peachy. Right. Yeah, Control Alpha 02, can we get a tow truck to yeet this fucking car off the face of the earth?
Attention all
EMS?
Medical aid requested in
Oh, bother.
San Andreas.
Oh, well.
Dispatch units from the LSX Fire Department. Units
So-
respond code 3.
Interestingly, so I actually, like I said at the start of the stream, I actually set up the fire stations and hospitals and ambulance stations as well. So these are actually coming from the real Vice City real Vice City Airport fire station, but I didn't actually want them. I wanted a tow truck.
Ambulance responding code 3.
Actually, I think the cool and interesting thing. Sorry, boss. Thing is, I don't know if well, I can actually, but
We have a traffic alert in San Andreas.
right. Let's see if we can't get this dude sorted. What do we want? Ah, Mr. Bus has had enough of waiting. I don't blame him. So have I, actually, to be honest. Let's leave. Because the police will eventually come for him, but unfortunately it's just being a wee bit focal at the moment. Oh shit, I've crashed. It's nothing a cheeky F3 vehicle options fix and clean vehicle can't fix. So the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to show off the... Well, I found, hang on, right, okay. So these guys are circling like sharks for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But I found the police vehicles that are coming. No, this is my backup actually. So this is where my backup is and where they ended up. So that's not great. Teleport to waypoint. Right. So the reason I'm here is depending on where you go. Different vehicles turn up. So this is the airport fire station. So you can quite clearly see it's got the airport crash tender. This is all stuff that took a while to sort. Also, if it can stop driving for 2 seconds, we might actually get to see the fact that it is. In fact, actually, hang on. Let's just get up. So this is the airport fire and rescue center, which we saw on the map. So this is where they actually come from. If I go to, oh, hang on, let's. Right, okay, fine, never mind. Spawn ambulance.
All units, code 4.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. Vice City Ambulance Service. So this is another thing I did. This livery actually got finished about 5 minutes before the stream started. And also, so fun fact, some people probably did miss this story. Somebody quite rightly pointed out that I accidentally broke the Geneva Convention in my videos. Slip of the mind, I didn't mean to do it. But I accidentally used
We've got suspicious offshore activity near Palmer Taylor Power Station.
I used what did I use? I used a red cross on a white background, which is against the Geneva Convention against the use of the red cross, red crescent, and other associated symbols. For which I mean, they're usually like the Red Cross are mostly about education. So if anyone, I realized before it came to this and fixed it. But so they are quite strict on not using the Red Cross in inappropriate situations. So I finally so I did a little competition to find out what alternative logo we were going to use. We came up with a basic design, and today I fleshed it out into the National Association of Ambulance Services. So basically, that logo is the logo of the governing body of the ambulance services that are used in my universe. Each location has its own ambulance service, but it's kind of governed by a national trust, which is what this is. So yeah, this is the Vice City Ambulance Service. Ambulance. And, cool. I'm gonna go for a yeet, I think. And the reason that I'm gonna go for a yeet, let's go downtown. the reason I'm going for a yeet is just because there's too much things that I need to despawn. So, you know, this stream's gone on for a good old time. The Moist Palms Hotel. Oh, I never noticed that before. Moist Palms Hotel. That's amazing. Yikes. Actually, so while we're waiting for things, they'll take a wee time to my friends just put in ... Moist. So while we're waiting for various shit to despawn, I don't think there's much I can show you here. The mall is functional. It doesn't look pretty, but it's functional. So if we wait till the shamelessly Hibblejaybob branded bus goes by. Why are they always dirty? There's nobody in my bus services clean the buses. So yeah, the North Point Mall works. You can go inside it, and as I aforementioned, it doesn't look pretty. But yeah, there's humans, there's Shaft hot dogs, the taste of real man's meat. Oh god, I forgot how good early GTA shit was. The cheesy crust burger. Actually, there's a good one somewhere in this mall. There's tooled up and ammunition. There's shit you could buy stuff. Tabbrush Cafe. There's Gash Clothes Shop. Something upstairs. God, where is it? Oh fuck. The vinyl, yeah. This isn't a rude joke, but just the vinyl countdown as a record store. That's a fucking amazing. I absolutely love that. Anyway, that's the mall, so the mall works. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Shaft hot dogs. Oh, why didn't that make it into other GTAs? Yeah, so that's the North Point Mall. We've already seen Malibu Club and the police station. I would show. Well, I can't show you. There is a clean bus, and I was stuck in my internal views. I couldn't even enjoy it. So the buses in San Andreas are orange. We've gone yellow for the city of much vice. That's a dirty bus again. Jesus fucking Christ. I believe that's a hotel where you break somebody's kneecaps in order to get them to not testify into court. And then there is, I think the only other little kind of tidbit. I'm not paying attention to traffic laws. Don't worry about it. Here's a police station. I guess they aren't fire trucks, which are always red. Buses can be any color they want to be. One of these days, somebody from outside of this, like from my friends group, is going to be like, "What the fuck?" Actually, no, in fact, cancel that. Somebody's already done it. To be honest, is it here? No, this isn't the right color of buildings. Where is it? The pavement is a road as well, if you're brave enough. Yeah, there's one more interesting Vice City. Oh, it might be in the region that's not rendered. We'll have a look and see. Ooh, a nice Chevy Suburban right there. The strip club, for some reason, in the previous version, the strip club was accessible. It's not accessible in this version for some reason. But yeah, I mean, there's actually now that I'm putting my mind to it, there's quite a lot of little tidbits about oh yeah, so this is the start of the texture area. Basically, there's a wonderful place where there's the all of the blood because of the the murders. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it is, to be honest. But while we're here, and again, this is yeah, let's go ahead and get fuel. That's the radio. That's not fuel. This is fuel. Seeing as we're going to get fuel earlier. Right, anyway. So I think we've probably got one more mall. So the funny thing is, having actually been to Miami, I actually like. So I don't know what name it is, but I know what mall this is. It's still there. I remember we went there and we got some stuff. Oh right, okay. I moved my fingers on my keys over one too many to the right, so I was pushing E for the horn rather than anything else. Oh yeah, of course. There's the mansion. But anyway, we're not here for the mansion. Let's go back to the airport. Why is somebody continuously messaging me? This isn't great. What? Oh, yeah, right, okay, never mind. It was my friend talking about something, about that logo I was telling you about when I was telling you about the Geneva Convention story. So yeah, oh no, going back to my friend Edinburgh Fudge's comments, it's not great, but it's not completely not stood up the test of time. All things considered, I think. The GTA 5 engine certainly helps, but yeah. So let's head back to the airport, see if we can't find one more instance of trouble, and then we might just call it a stream there. Also, for anyone still in the stream, give me a number. So basically, I already know what next week's stream is going to be because I like to have some preparation done. So next week's stream is going to be Fall Guys. Okay, let me rephrase. Can I get a single-digit number? And because my friends are here, an integer number between 0 and 10. Now you said it before I said what I said, so fair enough. But an integer number between 1 and 10. And that'll decide what stream we're doing next time.
Citizens report a 211 at Earl's Mini Mart. Units respond code 3.
We're not going to that. Right, okay, well, I guess we'll go back to the terminal and make sure. I can't find a way of ruining that. You're not supposed to ruin it. You're supposed to give me a number. 9, right? Okay. Before this stream goes offline for the night, we will see what the not next week's stream, but the week after stream is gonna be. We will turn the wheel of fortune. I need to get some like graphic thing for it, but at the moment I don't really have that. I also respond to your question of a number. Why are fire trucks always red without fail? One of these days all of my friends are going to turn up dead somewhere and my therapist will understand. You're moving with remarkable pace. What's up?
Police, let me see your hands.
Hey buddy boy, what's happening? Oh god, he's another one with the eyes that stare into your soul. My name's PC McLean of the National Transport Police. What up, Brian Payne? Oh, he's got a fishing license. Nice. Not as cool as a boat license, but, you know, yeah. Gotta flex somehow. Right, okay, let's ignore this menu and have a little check of him and his person to see what... And if he's got anything on him that he shouldn't have. Shaved keys? What the fuck is shaved keys? I mean, it says it's contraband, but I don't... No, he's fine. He's fine. What the fuck is... Go away.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Right, okay.
Oh my god, are you blind?
Who else is there? Oh, this dude's got a nice blue shirt. Could be very Tommy Vercetti-esque. Let's go upstairs and have a wee chat. Why not, why not? It's not nearly as Hawaiian for to be Tommy Vercetti. You alright, buddy?
Get the fuck down! Police!
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. He realised. Hey, how's it going? My name's PC McLean, National Transport Police. Let's do our spiel. What do you want? What do you want? No, what's your ID? Luigi Rossi. Cool. He's got ID, which is fine. If he didn't, I'd be worried. Let's see if he doesn't have anything on him he shouldn't. He's Peachy. Off you go.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Is there such a setting as graphic? No. Is it display? Ooh. I was trying to see if there was a way of aha! Pause game on focus. Lost. That's what we wanted. Okay, so we're just gonna stand here and wait for people to come in, and we will alt tabby tab out, and let us bring up, if I can, if it'll let me, the Wheel of Fortune. So my friend, he said the number 9. We've just done a patrol with the National Transport Police, so we'll add that one to the list. And so if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The random seed is 63,508, which means we are... okay, so we're going to come back to Grand Theft Auto next time round, and we're going to do a duty with the fire service, with the Red Boy. God damn it, the Red Boy's come back again. Fuck. Right, okay, well that'll be fine. So the last video I did on YouTube was actually with the firefighting mod, which was good to a point. But it'd be interesting to try it more generally, and yeah, I'm definitely game to try that on a stream. So yeah, 2 weeks from now, next week's stream will be Fall Guys, and 2 weeks from now the stream will be the San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service. I'm out of people, and there's no calls, and the stream's gone on for quite a while, so I think we probably...
Attention unit 1,
okay.
Lincoln 18. We've got a person carrying a knife in San Andreas.
Oh bother. Control Alpha 02 will respond to that. Our first call actually with the blue lights. Let's go. Is this the upper road or lower? I can't really tell. Okay, so they're kind of here.
We have a stabbing. All units respond. Code 99 emergency.
So there's apparently stabbing. Oh, person with a knife call out crashed. I'm sorry. Please send me your log file. Bruh. Oh, for fuck's sake. We went on an adventure across Vice City to get you fuckers to despawn. Why are you all still here and just solemnly pacing into your cars? Bruh. Yeah, alright, okay. This has had a few more misadventures than I initially envisioned, to be perfectly honest. But it is what it is. I think we'll probably call it. We'll drive back to our police station. I was tempted because Vice City is still in the silly phase of GTA development to change the bus number to 69, but decided against it at the last minute. What are we doing? Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, nothing's happened in the... oh, hello. Nice sick power slide there. So we'll park up the police van for the last time. And let's just head off duty. Peachy. Oh, no, it's this door. I almost forget the doors. Perfect, right, so... This'll disappear us into nothingness. Oh yes. Go off duty, and that should return us to the land of Vice. Or not, because it's just crashed. So we've got a... Oh, we've got all the beeps. Oh, and the crashed desktop. Hello. All right. Okay. Fine. Peachy. Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna end it in typical fashion with a bark break. That's like a GTA tradition, to be honest. That things end at the end in a bark break. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this live stream and episode of On Patrol with the National Transport Police, the first video of such that we have done in the Vice City. Fun fact, because the National Transport Police have, they're the only patrol series I have done on YouTube yet where one force has had videos now in San Andreas, in Liberty City, and in Vice City. So there we go. There's a little first for my channel, pointless little tidbit. If you would like to get news about the various mod works I still do YouTube stuff, etc, etc. You can sign up to any of my social media accounts, which have all of said information. I'm most active on Facebook and Instagram, and also on my Discord as well. But I'm not going to drag this out because we're currently enjoying the dulcet tones of a black screen. So I'm going to say thank you very much to everyone for joining. Thanks for all the comments. You want red boy emotes. I'll think about getting red boy emotes. And yes, good luck keeping your surface-to-air missiles hidden now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your comments. And I will see you next Wednesday at 8 PM for Fall Guys. Bye.